Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my podcast. This is Celeste, and let's get started with this week's podcast. It's going to be about why I'm doing a free masterclass with video and email as the main subject to grow your beauty business. So, sometimes we think that if we did more posts on Instagram or we did more posts on Facebook, or if I have the app or the filter or the phone or the camera that X or Y person has in their business, I'll be successful as well. And, I've been talking to you guys, we've been growing together and going through this whole journey together for the past, 2 years of my podcast. And thank you so much for all your support. You guys have been amazing. It's more than that. It's not just about business. It's not just about the sales. It's about intention. How are we impacting people? How are we making that connection? And being able to use video and email are one of the most important things, in my opinion, to grow your business. Because, like you, I started from zero. I started from beauty school. I did not know if I was going to be successful. I did not know what worked or didn't. When I started in this business back in 2016, there was no such thing as your Instagram better be curated and you better have it, all your information on there, because clients will actually be looking at your page from there. So that's why I decided to do this masterclass. For me, it's not just about taking. You guys know I've spent over $30,000 in education this past 4 years. We're getting higher up there. And I know not everybody's able to do that. I know that I have made sacrifices to make that happen as well. But I wish somebody would have helped me out a little bit. I wish somebody would have told me what actually works in growing your business. And I would have probably dove in sooner. To be totally candid and honest with you guys, when I started this whole thing on video and audio, video was 3 years ago, audio was 2 years ago. Nobody told me that it's where we were headed. It's just what felt right for me and how I could connect with more people, because it's always about connection. So I'm giving a free masterclass on Sunday, because when I've registered, just feel free to go to celestestylist.com and you'll see their free masterclass. And you can go ahead and sign up, and I look forward to seeing you there. But let's get started here with a little sneak peek of why you should be using video if you want to go mobile or online with your business, and why being mobile and online in your beauty business is so important right now. So, video. You guys, 2020, freaking 2020. I am going to write a book on this. Next year, I'll be releasing my ebook on this a different way, because Celeste always likes to put spin on it. I'm going to share everything, you guys, all the nitty gritty of what 2020 taught me, because holy crap, if I thought it was hard already, it's got harder. So I can't wait to write it, because I want to show perseverance. I want to show persistency, that when things get hard, you guys, we have two options. I could either lay in bed, which I could right now, or you could be walking right now recording your podcast, which is what I'm taking action to do, because I don't want to just sit still in the moment. And I truly believe, even though I'm very angry at the moment, that life happens for me, not to me. And whoever did that quote, I need to find out who did that quote. That quote's not by me. It has been around for a long time. But video is where we make connections. Video is where I get to see your person, your personality. How do you look when you're not in a photo shoot? How do you look when you're not at work? What kind of person are you? What are your interests? And video has been so instrumental in helping me. If you want to work with brands, become a guest speaker, be a guest podcast, guest on somebody's podcast, if you want to grow your business, grow your presence. It has been so instrumental for me to just do video. And I want to give you 2 quick tips on video if you want to start, if you're ready to take action and you're ready to move your beauty business forward, okay? Number 1, okay, I know Nobody likes to be in front of the camera. And guess what? I don't either, you guys. Like, I get nervous every single time I go live. Every single time. Every time I post a video, anytime I post, I get nervous too. But you know what? My message, I feel, is so much more important to get out into the world than how I feel at the moment. So if your message is so much more stronger than your will to, like, oh my gosh, but I'm not quote unquote skinny enough, or I'm not, pretty enough, or I don't have the look, or I don't look like everybody else. If you're willing to put that aside and put your face forward, your business will grow and thrive. So what if you don't want to put your face forward, but you still want to do video? Well, don't worry, I got you. That's how I started. I'm very shy. Okay, I'm not shy, but I am really shy when you barely meet me. It takes me time to warm up. It's just how I am. Like, I'm very into intuition. Like, I feel like if somebody is like genuine or not, like pretty fast forward. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but that's just how I am. And so that's just how I am, I don't know why I said that. But for video, if you don't want to put your face forward, what you can do is record yourself. If you're a nail tech, you can record the after of the nails. You can record the process of, doing a fill. If you're a hairstylist, you can do mixing the bowl. And I'm actually going to show you, instead of my masterclass, some of the amazing examples. And I have like actual analytics, I can't even say the word, which just shows how many people have seen the video. You guys, there were like the worst freaking video with the worst lighting. One of them has 211,000 views on it. It's insane. And I actually have there the numbers, so you guys can see I'm not making this up. And I'm just not just trying to teach you something because I think I know. It's like it actually works. So, yeah, if you don't want to show your face, you don't have to. It's just think of other creative ways to create video. And it can be a boomerang. There you go. Boomerang counts as video. And just put them on your page. But make sure you have meaning behind it. Like, why should I care? So think always in your client's perspectives. Okay, so Celeste posted this picture. Why should I care? How does this benefit me? So always think about your client in mind. It's not what you want to post. It's what they want to see. It's what they want to hear. That's something I always do in my own page. All right. So numero dos is email marketing. I know. But girl, when you decide to have a business, when you decide to come to beauty business, like, you knew you were going to run a business, okay? And you guys, we get bombarded all the time with emails. And this is nothing new. I'm going to show you some examples also in the class of my email marketing and how I use it for my business and the pros of it, which is you keep connecting with your clients. So we're in social media. How many ads do you not get on other like hairstylists or other nail techs or other, like salons that are marketing as well? Because I know I see them all the time. So think about like a little kid in the candy store where they keep dangling their favorite candy in front of their face all the time. Okay? Sooner or later, they're going to want to give into it. And that's what happens also with our clients. They're constantly getting from either big brands or from smaller brands or local businesses or online businesses all the time. They're seeing all this like, buy me, look at me, I'm shiny, I'm better. And if you don't show up for them, except for when they come into the salon, what kind of relationship do you really have? Like, imagine that. What if you had like this one friend that only called you when she wanted something? Honestly, I know for me personally, I wouldn't care to answer her call, number one. And number two, we probably wouldn't be friends for much longer, you guys, because I don't like people like that. I like my friend just to come say hi. I like my friend to be like, hey, girl, you want a cup of coffee? Hey, girl, you just want to talk? Hey, how are you? Or you know what? Hey, let me send you this funny meme because I think this is stupid and funny, and I think you're going to find it funny too. Those are the friends that we have. And business is not just about business, about relationships. And I know I keep saying that, relationships and connections, you guys, but you guys really need to understand that's what it's about. If you have that in your business, you are going to freaking explode. You are going to thrive and grow from it. And And with the pandemic and how uncertain 2020 has been, it has been like so instrumental for not just me, but for my business and for myself to keep connections with email. And I'll be honest with you, out of all of my service providers that actually do things for me, not one, I know, and I'm not calling them out because I love them, okay? I'm not going to switch out on them, but not one sent me a how are you doing during the pandemic. I don't get any email marketing from them. I don't get anything from them. Just to see how I'm doing, or a newsletter or connection or something. I don't get nothing. And I always wonder, I've built relationships with them personally, so I have that connection. And I know like nobody else could do it like they could. But that is a big missing component. And I always think, man, if they would just do like a little like marketing just to keep connections, send how-to videos, do it yourselves. If they did something so simple, they could grow so much more. And it's just something that it's not just about, when your guest comes in, it's what are you doing to maintain that connection? What are you doing to maintain that relationship? And I know so many of you guys want to go mobile and online. So let's touch on that, which is the point number 3 that I'm going to be teaching in class as well. Okay, so many of you guys want to go mobile or online or a hybrid. And I'm going to talk about that. So Celeste, why are you teaching us all this? Well, did you know that I've actually been an assistant? I've worked on commission. I've worked as rental booth renter. I've worked in my own salon suite. And now I have my mobile business. But this is the thing most of you guys don't know. And I really like to be, I want you guys to have like a whole overall plan. Because sometimes we just see the shiny object afterwards, and we don't see the road path to how we got there. So I went mobile 3 months after getting my license by doing on-location blow dries, okay? Because Celeste could not do a updo to save her life. So I had just finished beauty school and I started working, and this opportunity came up for this very influential person. She needed a blow dry, okay? Now, mind you, blow drying is my weakest point, and I am not ashamed of that. I wasn't born with an amazing talent. It's been something that I've worked on hard every day, and blow dries were the death of me, okay? I was horrible at them. But anyway, so this influential person needed a blow dry. She was at this high-end resort where I live, because I live with a bunch of wineries and special events, and people just fly out here just to get married, okay? And I was like, well, shit, I don't know how to blow dry, but this might be a good idea, because, she's gonna, I'm like, so they're like, yeah, the front desk called me. They're like, yeah, so would you be able to do it? She'll wash her hair, it'll be wet. All you have to do is just blow dry it in style. I was like, okay. So I was like, that's fine. So I charged my fee. At the time I only charged $70 just to blow dry it. And so I go into the appointment, I blow dry her hair and set it and everything. And she gives me a $70 tip. So I made $140 in half an hour, and I left. And I was like, okay, well, that wasn't that bad. I mean, I may not know how to do updos, but you know what? Maybe I could just blow dry on location. And that is how my mobile business started for on location blow dries. And I'm sharing this with you guys because going mobile is not just about getting the camper and go. It's about start innovating your business. You guys, think about things that your clients are asking you all the time. For me, it was like, man, it would be nice if you could come to my house. I'm like, okay. It would be nice if you could do this. Okay. It would be nice if you had robes for all of us. Okay. So I bought this, all my clients have this special kind of robes that is really soft material and it's bleach proof, because I want to enhance their experience. Okay. So that's important for them. But not for everybody. So for some of them, okay, well, I want to learn more how-to videos. Okay. So I started posting on my Instagram how-to videos, and they love it. And I'm actually going to be repurposing those on my other page, on my mobile suite page, because I want to start doing growing that part of it. So everything is done with intention, you guys. When we want to go mobile, when you want to go online, you start from zero and you start building up. So you can start doing it right now. If you want to go mobile, if you want to offer like on location, services, whatever that may be, whether it's how much I would love to have somebody come to give me my pedicure at home. That'd be amazing. But just like, or like if you want to offer makeup or facials or online virtual little mini classes. It's so important to do that, you guys. Sephora and Ulta, okay? Like those brands, I buy a lot of stuff from them, not gonna lie. They have started implementing where you can have a 30-minute one-on-one virtual consultation with somebody, and she'll tell you what you need for your skin, what makeup to use, how to use it, and then you buy it. How amazing is that? And on top of that, they get all the sales and all that stuff. But I just love that, because how many times years ago when I didn't even know how foundation worked or how to put it on, I would have paid money for somebody to have helped me with that. And just seeing that they're offering that as a free, like, virtual one-on-one. Some of them are starting to charge like $30, $45 just for the one-on-one half-an-hour consultation, and then you purchase your product separately. It has just been so awesome to see how they innovate. But we need to innovate too, you guys. Like I always say, they start first, and usually we go like fourth or fifth in line, and they already started first, and we need to be first in line as well. Because for me, it's not just about like just telling you guys what to do, because I'm not here to tell you what to do. You are here because you want to get some knowledge. You are here because you want to take action into moving yourself forward. And our business and our lives will never be the same, you guys. I will never be the same after 2020. I won't. My perspective of what matters, how I shop, who matters, and what I really want to do with my life is totally opposite than what it was even in February of 2020. I'm a completely human being. And for us to think that it's all going to go back to what it was before, no. It can actually go and move forward to something better. So, now having heard that, what action are you going to take today to move your business forward? And it can be something small. It could be something like, now I went on my booking system today and I added a virtual or like a video consultation, right? For 15 minutes, and I'm charging $15 for it. Okay, cool. So if somebody has a problem or they need help with something, they can book that one-on-one thing. You can offer solutions and things. Perfect. Or maybe for you, I'm actually going to get a booking system. Great. Or maybe I am going to just start sending a monthly. It doesn't have to start, you guys. I know it gets overwhelming because we're like, oh my gosh, we have to do all these things. No. Something so simple. Once a month. Hey, how you doing? Newsletter. That's what I do. I'm like, hey, how you doing? This is what's going on with me. This is how I can help you. Something like free, like do it yourself scalp scrub, that's the one for this month. Here's your recipe. I hope you have an amazing week, That's it. Done. It can be something as simple as that. So just think how you can innovate your business. Remember, it takes 20 baby steps to get to the big step, and it's not about the things that we've done wrong, or oh my gosh, I haven't done that, or I'm too late. You're never too late. You're always able to innovate. You're always able to change, and you're always able to grow if you allow it to. And I know it has been a hard year because I've been there with you. I had 2 shutdowns in California, and unfortunately where I live, because we're so high up in the scale of this whole COVID crap, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to remain open or what's going to happen with all this. But what I do know is that I've changed my business where it's not in control of me. I'm in control of it. And I know that my business is going to the next level, which is for connections and to helping other women like myself that want to grow, that want to innovate, that want to make an impact in the world. Because it's not just about business, it's about connection. I hope you have an amazing, amazing, amazing week. And if I see you on Sunday at the masterclass online, just make sure that you sign up at celestastylist.com. And if you have any questions, feel free to send them on my DM, and I'll make sure I answer them. And if you're not able to make it to the masterclass, I'll go ahead and do a podcast with just Q&A, which I am going to do next week, of the questions I got during class and some ideas for you guys. Okay? Have an amazing week, loves. Bye.